Welcome to Kingdom Principles for Success in Life series. My name is Miragi Pella. Today we find out that it is very difficult to find good and committed people in every area of life. It's very difficult to find good people. And one of the reasons for the failure of many businesses is the lack of good and committed staff. We also find out that it is very difficult as well to find, many times good and committed bosses. So it's a terrible situation that we find ourselves. It is difficult to find, even in church. It's difficult to find good people who are faithful, and committed. And this is a great anomaly. It's a great anomaly because the believer, the Christian, by design is a faithful person. By design, a believer is a faithful person. So in church, we should actually find faithful people. And every believer, if a believer is employed to do a particular job, the owner should be able to go to sleep knowing that he has a faithful person working for him. If someone is working for a believer, that person should have comfort, and a kind of comfort knowing that my boss is a believer and is a faithful person. But many times we don't find this being the case. And that's why this evening I want to talk about the fact and let us know that we are called to be faithful people and we should be found faithful. Now, so I'd like us to read in First Corinthians chapter 4, verse 2. Right? The Bible tells us, moreover, it is required in stewards that a man be found faithful. Hallelujah. It is required in stewards that a man be found faithful. I want to read it from the Amplified Version. It says, in this case, moreover, it is required as essential and demanded of stewards that one be found faithful and trustworthy. You have been called to be faithful. You've been called to be faithful. Be faithful in your family. Be faithful in church. Be faithful in your work. Be faithful, as a boss. Be faithful to your boss and be faithful as a boss, right? Be faithful to your employees. If you are a boss, be faithful to your employees. If you work for someone, be faithful to your boss. Yeah, be faithful in the society and community in which you find yourself. If you are involved in doing something in the society, be faithful. Be a faithful person because this is who you are. God bless you for listening to me today. Please like and share, so others can get blessed.